How do you think we are going to be able to hold our own in the live format?
Oh, we're gonna kill it.
You're gonna fucking kill it.
We're gonna kill it. No, I mean it depends what we're doing. As I said, we're still sort of figuring out what we are, and so as we figure that out, we're gonna figure out what settings are going to be best for us to perform in. Are we going to be on the Warped Tour, or are we going to be doing coffee houses? Are we going to be doing living room tours? It's like really there's so many different avenues to go down, and I don't know that we are even at the position yet where we can decide which would be the best route. I think
talk a little bit about how the different the different genres that we play and stuff. You know what I mean? That kind of leaves us wide open for that.
Well,
not really a place to pigeonhole us. You know what I mean? Like we could do the Warped Tour, but then we could do the living room tour.
Yeah. Well, the stuff that we've been doing so far is it's sweet sounding, like it's nice, but it's aggressive. It's rock, but it's got a organic folky tone to it. It's really, like I said, it's not anything that I've ever heard before. It's got some motion to it, and it's fluid, yet it's peaceful at the same time. It's hard for me to describe what music sounds like, but it's I believe that if there's excitement that could impact a larger audience in a rock and roll setting, but it's also calm and smooth enough for an audience in sort of a seated orchestra, or you know what I mean, like it could do well both for kids that want to jump up and down and sweat their faces off, or people that want to sit down and sip on a glass of wine or whatever they're into. So
talk about because of lack of members, right, and lack of steady members, that what we're doing to get the stuff out of the rehearsal space and into like live, being that we're just playing together right now acoustically, and how that's going, and how the songs are feeling in that.
Well, I guess what we've been doing so far is kind of getting together. We sat down in my rehearsal space over in South Boston a few times, and we tried doing some stuff with drums. We did a few things without drums, and at this point, the first show we did was just a week and a half ago, as a two-piece acoustic setting, and I don't know, it felt pretty good to me. I don't know. Can you elaborate on that question a little bit?
Talk about background vocals, how the guitars play with each other, how the songs are kind of evolving as guitar songs before we take them to a full band. I don't know.
All right. So the way the songs, for me, what they seem to be working as is, Mike, you pretty much bring a song with a pretty formulated idea of how it is, lyrics, melody, and chord progressions, and then what I'm trying to do is just add a little something simple on top of it. How can I add something without taking anything away, which is sometimes hard to do, and I like to just listen and hear what is in my head, what am I hearing on top of what you're doing, that's not going to pull away from anything. And I try to be very cautious and show restraint on what I'm putting on top of what you've already created,
Sometimes more is more. We've got a couple moments where we've got some really awesome, like, intertwining, harmonizing guitar parts.
Yeah, I guess I'm cautious of it. When you invite me to do some more stuff like that, I'm happy to try it. Lyrically, I'm all about trying to get some harmonies, and I feel like that can be very powerful. And guitar parts wise, I mean, some of your parts are more, you're more of a intricate player than I typically am. So I tend to lean towards the simplistic layering on top of the things that you do, and I feel like it works kind of nicely in some elements.
That's definitely how I write. I mean, it's kind of, I'm looking for an anchor in some ways. You know what I mean? I'm writing definitely hoping, you know, with expectation that there's going to be a band around to kind of ground some of the parts that I write.
Yeah.
What songs? Give me a song or two that you feel that we've really come a long way with together. I think "Clean Your Room." I think we've really gone to some cool places in that one.
Yeah, that's the one that we've done the most work on. I feel we've been playing the longest. At least it's one that I latched onto. I had the strongest hold on it.
Which one?
"Clean Your Room." So we did that. You know, we recorded that at my house one time, and then I think we recorded it over at Wes's, and then you know we've just got, that has the most history with us, and that's the one I feel most comfortable with as far as, I think all the parts are pretty much in place as far as what I'm playing and what I'm singing. So I think, yeah, "Clean Your Room" is my that's my top cut for right now.